Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has started the decline as it seems. We broke below the trend line, we broke below the trend channel, and yesterday we had to be on the lookout already as we did complete 5 waves to the upside. These 5 waves can only be counted as a leading diagonal. So it's either a diagonal, which would be the bullish viewpoint. Diagonals often occur as a wave 1. They are not really uncommon, but they are less reliable. So that means here it's a larger chance of breaking down really than other charts that created impulsive structures. But then I probably would say that at the moment, a lot of the coins, they basically have very similar wave counts. So that either means they are all going to break most likely, or they are all going to make it. So if one of these TAs here shows a support area, then at the moment they all seem to be relevant for all altcoins. So you could say if one of these support areas is going to fail and we're going to drop back into a different scenario, then this is going to take place for many altcoins. But at the moment I have no reason for concern here. As long as 1734 is holding, I would expect a third wave to continue to the upside into the, let's say, $25 region plus. We can actually measure that. I can't really give you a key target for that next wave up yet because we don't really have a visibility where exactly the wave 2 has ended or is ending. So far I have no confirmed trend reversal back to the upside in place. And to be fair, if this is already the wave 2, it should be a little bit longer. So let's just assume it might come back to the 61.8 retracement. Here we talk about a target then to the upside of 28.38. As a minimum, but it depends a little bit on how low we eventually come down. So let's take that back out. At the moment, it looks like, but it's very early days, it looks like that this wave 2 has started. In this wave 2, we are looking at ABC correction. So this might have been the A wave already. B wave might either be unfolding still, or that was already the B wave. That's at the moment a little bit unclear. Because we did break briefly below this A wave low, I would assume the B wave has already finished. If you look at the retracements for the B wave, you can also see that we retraced. So there you go, basically to the golden ratio. That's ideal for a B wave. So I assume B is complete and that we are now coming down in wave C. We can draw a corrective price channel that will help us understand where wave C might end. We do that by taking the by connecting certain highs and lows here that are relevant from an Elliott wave point of view, and it gives us a price channel in which that C wave could be moving. And if this was the top of the B wave, we might be looking at completing the C wave here when we touch the lower end of the price channel. In terms of support, what is relevant here, it is $19.14 to $17.34 as a likely support area, or as the standard support area for this wave 2. This is only giving us support, so ideally 1734 is not going to break. If it does, then we are morphing probably into a different scenario. It will make further upside less likely, but don't get me wrong. If that happens, we are just going to fall back again into the larger wave 2 scenario because we are still in the larger wave 2 support box. Okay, so nothing changes from that point of view. Upside is still overall favored as long as we're holding the $12 level. So that's the higher level scenario. Here on the micro level, ideally we're holding 1734 for immediate upside continuation. Now at the moment I'd be looking at further decline. If we see here further sideways action, it might be that this B wave is unfolding as a triangle, so we need to keep an open mind here. But it currently appears to me that this correction has started, and really upside continuation will only be favored, or without even coming down there into this region, if we break above the wave 1 high. That would be at $22.20. Then I would expect that we had then I would assume we had a very shallow wave 2, which is possible, but it's just all about, is it likely or not? And I wouldn't see that as a very likely scenario. So if I measure the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, then the very first relevant level for the C wave would be the 1-to-1 ratio. That's actually at 1965, and that's also where the 38.2 retracement level is sitting here of the green box, 1960. 1960, 1965. I wouldn't rule out that we will reverse from there. But it's just not one of the likely targets in terms of Fibonacci support. So ideally, I'd like it to reach the 1.618 extension. That's at 1849. That is very much overlapping with the golden ratio of the yellow box at 1840, the 61.8 retracement. So these are just some levels to watch. Again, I think here scaling in can be useful in this support area, but I'm not telling you to do it. That's entirely your decision. All I can tell you is that I think in this particular scenario, we have a good chance that we're holding support in the yellow box. And if we drop below that yellow box, we're just morphing back into the green support area. So there's support behind support. It just matters in terms of which scenario is going to play out. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.